Everybody feel good?
Yeah.
Okay. This challenge is officially underway. And after 1 second, Crystal is out. Last person left in this challenge wins immunity for their entire tribe. You will be a hero. Sugar is out after 10 seconds. This is all about mind over matter. It is going to hurt, and it's going to hurt quickly. 24 days you've been out here living on very little. Not much sleep. A lot of mental pressure. Susie's out of the challenge for Coda. Coda now down to 3 members left. Randy's starting to shake a bit. Randy's out of the challenge, and Corinne is out of the challenge. 2 more Fong members drop at the same time. Fong now down to 2 people left. Kenny drops the pole. Kenny is out of the challenge for Coda. Very quickly, this is coming down to a showdown. Bob and Marcus left for Coda. Charlie and Maddie left for Fong. Marcus starting to shake a little bit. Gonna have to dig deep, find somewhere else to go. Change arm position. Marcus drops a pole. He's out of the challenge. Coda down to their last member. The oldest person in this game, Bob, fighting to hold on to tribal immunity for Coda, while Maddie and Charlie fight for Fong. Bob drops his poles. Coda goes to tribal council. Somebody going home. Charlie struggling to hang on. Charlie is out. We have a showdown. Maddie, the last Fong member remaining, and Bob, the last Coda member remaining.
Ain't no thing, Bobby boy.
Do not get foolish. Don't lose your concentration. Don't start listening to anybody, including me. All it takes is a moment's lapse in your concentration, and you're out of this challenge. That's it. Block it out.
Maddie's gonna drop. He's gonna drop. Maddie's been shaking for a while, Bob. Stake it up.
Maddie's going to be laughing his way right to tribal council. That pole is right on the edge. Both poles on the edge of the board for Maddie. Need to stop jabbering and start concentrating.
You got this, Bob.
Maddie has less than 1/4 of an inch hanging onto the edge of that board. If it slips off, it will fall. It's over for Fong. Bob hanging in there for Coda. Maddie fighting. That pole is right on the edge. Trying to work it back now. Bob hanging in there for Coda. Maddie flirting with disaster. Bob drops his pole. Maddie wins immunity for the Fong tribe.
Way to go, man. I can do it.
Everybody looks good and ready for a shot at final 5. This challenge is on. This is going to be about concentration. If you drift for even a moment, the pole will drop. These poles are very light. Doesn't take much for it to fall to the side. Colby, 15 seconds into the challenge. First person out. We have our first casualty. 15 seconds into this challenge. Donaldson is out. Less than 1 minute into this challenge. Sandra now drops out. We are down to 4 very quickly. Russell, the slightest bit of movement, and Russell's out of this challenge. Now we're down to 3. Parvati, Rupert, and Jerry. You've got to keep upward pressure against that overhead board. If not, those poles will fall out. Both of Jerry's poles are dead center, right where they started. She has not moved. Oh, out of nowhere, Jerry's pole drops. Jerry's out of this challenge. We are down to 2, Parvati and Rupert, fighting for a spot in the final 5.
Damn it.
Been up there 17 minutes now. Don't drift. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. You can't go to tribal council with any sort of security. With this group of 6 left, you have to have immunity to be safe. Rupert's starting to struggle. really flirting with disaster, trying to readjust his grip and almost moving that pole right off the board. Right on the edge of elimination. Parvati now also has one pole right on the edge. Rupert, sweat starting to pour off of the face. Shaking again. Rupert readjusting again. Rupert's pole drops. Rupert's out of the challenge. Parvati wins immunity and a spot in the final 5. All right, everybody's in position. This duel is on. This is another duel where you need to concentrate, because if you lower your hands even just a little bit, that's all that pole needs to fall to the side. First person out becomes the first member of the jury. Second person out becomes the second member of the jury. Last person standing is still in the hunt for $1 million. Huge stakes at this duel.
Stay focused, Jim.
Yeah.
Who are you rooting for, Brandon?
I'd like to root for Jim, personally.
Anybody here rooting for Keith?
Yes. Go, Keith.
How about for Ozzy? Ozzy is on his own. Jim drops out of the duel. Jim becomes the first member of our jury.
Try, buddy.
We are down to Ozzy and Keith. They were tribe mates at one point. Now they're battling against each other. One stays alive. One joins the jury. Keith getting close to that edge. Ozzy with a bit of movement. Stay focused. If you want to win this game, you have to win this duel. That is it. It couldn't be any more clear. Both guys with their poles on the edge of their boards. Ozzy flirting with disaster, trying to keep his pole on the board. Tiniest little movement, those poles are going to drop. Keith drops out of the challenge. Keith becomes the second member of our jury. Ozzy stays alive in this game and remains a threat to get back in.
I'm ready for Oscar.